Hey guys, welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and today I'm going head to head with The Princess Bride.
I follow you, you follow me, let your love run free.
So a big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to you returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, what's up? First and foremost, if you'd like to see the full-length version of this reaction, along with other exclusive perks and bonus content like early access, Discord benefits, please join me over on my Patreon at patreon.com/DavidVersusFilm. But if YouTube is your thing, I totally understand. I only ask that you please subscribe and click the notification bell, along with a like and a share for any videos of which you find particular value. And last but not least, if we're not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. I'll leave a link to my Instagram in the description below. Princess Bride. Oh my God, Princess Bride won the poll over on Patreon. I added this movie into the mix because a friend of mine recently told me it was one of his favorite movies. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll put it out there and see what people say. And I was looking for something outside of my big ones I've been doing, you know, like Hobbit and Harry Potter. So I wanted to get into something a little bit more fun. So I'm kind of glad in a way that it won. I know who's in it. I know it's Carrie Elwes, Robin Wright, Mandy Patinkin. I get a little fuzzier on the supporting cast, but as usual, I didn't want to look anything up because I didn't want to spoil anything. But I'm pretty sure this is the one that has Andre the Giant in it, Fred Savage, Billy Crystal. So I'm excited to get into it. I know it's Rob Reiner, so there's probably going to be lots of familiar faces. But short of that, I really don't know much. I've got my peach tea. As you guys know from previous videos, that is a must. I've got my peace and serenity candle for the good vibes. So if you guys are ready on your end, then let's sit back, relax, and watch The Princess Bride. Kind of jazzed to see where this goes. Oh God, please don't be a dying kid. It's the times of the plague. Oh, the kiss for the fever, the thermometer, very scientific.
Hey. I think I'll leave you two pals alone.
And go drink in the kitchen out of a coffee mug. Wine at 10 a.m. is how Mama does it.
The Princess Bride, Chapter 1. Buttercup was raised on a small farm.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
Oh, put your face on saddle. You talk to me like that again.
As you wish.
Oh, but he likes her. Okay, so of course.
Fill these with water, please.
Oh, sucky, sucky. As you wish. Milady. This is like the Showtime channel farm. There's a lot going on at this farm.
Is this a kissing book?
Yeah.
I fear I'll never see you again.
Of course you will. I will always come for you.
They were so young. Carrie Elwes just got bit by a rattlesnake I saw in the news, I think today or yesterday. I'll share a picture of it.
His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts. Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered.
I will never love again.
Murdered? That can't be right. Okay, Chris Sarandon, I recognize it. Oh, and Christopher Guest. Oh, wow. Okay, all right.
Princess Buttercup.
Oh, princess. Oh, wow. Well, she got over her sadness and got a stylist. See, she knows she's hot. Hot people, when they know they're hot, they walk slow like that.
She did not love him. The only joy she found was in a daily ride.
A word, my lady.
Vagabonds.
We are but poor lost circus.
I know these guys from Clueless, and that's on Mandy Patinkin and Andre. The giant hand. It's like as big as her head.
The fabric will make the prince suspect the Gildarians have abducted his love.
You never say anything about killing anyone.
I've hired you to help me
Andre's
start a
acting
war.
is not as bad as I would have expected. He's doing okay with these few lines I've heard so far.
You want me to send you back to where you were? Unemployed in Greenland?
Greenland.
You will be caught.
It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
Yep. That doesn't sound good.
Those are the shrieking eels, and they're about to feed on human flesh.
Oh! Back in the boat, back in the boat, back in the boat. The shrieking eels.
The cliffs of insanity!
The cliffs of insanity. So I get the feeling this is like a kind of a comedy, but not like a slapstick comedy, even though there are elements of that I can see. But I feel like it's more of just a fun, just story.
Inconceivable.
All right, so made it to the top. Oh, dude, you've been doing that for a while. It's making some headway, actually.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. So inconceivable is his word, huh? Because he said it like 4 times.
If he falls, fine. If not, the sword.
I promise I will not kill you until you reach the top.
That's very comforting. But I'm afraid you'll just have to wait.
He's got that mustache that you grew out when you're like a junior in high school. Work on it like this, my mustache.
Well, wait until you're ready.
Again, thank you.
Very considerate. It's like, I know you're probably tired. You've been climbing. Just take a load off before I kill you.
My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man. When the 6-fingered man appeared and requested a special sword, my father took the job.
Very nice. Look at that craftsmanship. Look at that craftsmanship.
The 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. So the next time we meet, I will go up to the 6-fingered man and say, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, okay. So I've heard that before. People mention it, you know, like in memes or something like that. But I didn't know what it came from. Oh, okay.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
Oh, so he's a lefty. Oh, they're both fighting lefties. Okay, I see. So they're both very learned in the ways of the sword play, so to speak.
I am not left-handed.
Uh-oh. The old switcheroo.
I'm not left-handed either.
Theatrics. They're really good. Like, I know actors go through training for this. And you can tell they're really doing it because these aren't stunt doubles. You can see their faces, you know? You got my PE teacher here.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. What makes learning his lines easy?
Pick up one of those rocks. The minute his head is in view, hit it with the rock.
Yeah, so why is he wearing the mask? I mean, clearly that's Cary Elwes. I can tell it's him. But I'm just wondering, like, why at this point he's wearing the mask. We assumed he's dead. Anyway, that's what we were told. Murdered by pirates.
Why you wearing a mask?
They're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
Ironic, you're closer to knowing the truth than you think you are, Cary Elwes. Masks did somewhat become the norm. Not those kind, but yeah. Oh, he took him down.
It was a mighty duel.
Okay, so he's trying to find her. They're tracking her.
It is down to you, and it is down to me. And you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
It's pretty good.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder and is among the more deadly poisons known to man.
Ooh. It's a risky gambit. It's a risky gambit.
Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet.
You made your decision then?
Not remotely.
You're trying to trick me into giving away something. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the poison is. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia.
Land war in Asia. Definitely one of the better Hollywood deaths ever. So silly, but it's so funny.
They were both poisoned. I spent the last few years building up an immunity to iocane powder.
This guy has it all.
Someone has beaten a giant.
So at least he's not a moron. You know, like he might be a douche, but you know, he's intuitive and he has the moves, jumps on the horse. So he's not an idiot. You know, he's not like a Lord Farquaad.
You think your dearest love will save you?
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
That was a warning. Where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies.
Oh, some Ike and Tina stuff going on now. Took a nasty turn. It's really beautiful setting. I don't know where this was filmed. I'm sure you guys will tell me because you're always so good about that. I'm assuming the UK, but could be Alabama.
You're the dread pirate Roberts, admit it.
With pride.
You killed my love.
It's possible. I kill a lot of people.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something.
Oh my God, writing that one down. That's so true.
When you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince that same hour, or did you wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
I died that day.
Then I said yes. Girls gotta eat.
As you
Oh. Oh my! Oh, that's actually pretty steep. I was just like thinking they were being a little silly earlier, but that's actually pretty steep.
They are headed dead into the fire swamp.
Fire swamp.
You're alive.
With his tiny little ponytail.
Oh,
The
no.
end.
No. Skip under the fire swamp. That sounded good.
You're sick, I'll humor you.
Columbo's got that makeup of like, you know, when you do an old man in high school when you're playing like a production of Our Town. It just looks very fake. Oh, Yoda's gonna be in here. You can already tell. It's totally his kind of place.
Well, I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but the trees are actually quite lovely.
This is when I try to make Applebee's sound good when we have to go there, and I'm like, it's not that bad. It's actually okay. And Mark literally gives me that look.
I am not the Dread Pirate Roberts. I inherited the ship from the previous Dread Pirate Roberts. The man I inherited it from was not the real Dread Pirate Roberts either.
Oh, I see. Girl, you are some drama. Thank God you look good, because otherwise they'd have dropped your ass way back before those cliffs of insanity. Oh, what in Jim Henson hell is this? It is Applebee's.
What about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size?
ROUS. Rodents of unusual size.
I don't think they exist.
I do like miss the real effects of the 80s. CGI is fine, but I like seeing the practical effects like this. Clearly a child or a small person in a costume. I mean, you kind of brought that on yourself, ROUS. Oh no.
Surrender! Death first!
Will you promise not to hurt him? Promise to return him to his ship.
I swear it will be done. Once we're out of sight, throw him in the pit of despair.
I love these names. The Pit of Despair, the Cliffs of Insanity, Fire Swamp. 6 fingers. Okay, so where are we now? I feel like this could be Cyndi Lauper if she let herself go. You know, just kind of did what she wanted to do, moved back to Jersey, ate what she wanted to eat.
The pit of despair. Nobody withstands the machine.
A little bit of the silliness, but not in a way that's a deal breaker. It's actually kind of genius in a way. It's very well written. I actually like it.
I love Wesley. I always have. I know now I always will.
You write 4 copies of a letter. I'll send my 4 fastest ships, 1 in each direction. If Wesley wants you, bless you both.
What's your plan, sir?
But when I hired Vizzini to have her murdered on our engagement day, I thought that was clever. But it's gonna be so much more
you
when
old
I
rotten
strangle her on our
bastard.
wedding night.
See, this movie wraps itself in this sort of farcical fun, but there's some stories going on. I like it. All right, they like low-key roped me in without me realizing it. Kudos to you.
I want you to be totally honest with me on how the machine makes you feel. This being our first try.
Cyndi Lauper just watching like that.
I've just sucked 1 year of your life away.
Oh, you bastard.
Is everybody out?
Almost. There's a Spaniard giving us some trouble. Surely are me.
Aw. Together again. His hands are so big. You know what that means? Big gloves.
Vincent is dead.
Inconceivable.
Unless my father's soul will be at peace, there will be blood tonight.
You never sent the ships. You are the slimiest weakling ever to crawl the earth.
I would not say such things if I were you.
But I did, Blanche, but I did say them. Oh, he's breaking that up to 50. Woo. Even Cyndi Lauper's upset.
Do you hear? That is the sound of ultimate suffering.
Beyonce concert.
Guide my sword.
That's it. There you go.
He's dead.
What? I mean, I know he's not dead. Like, this is impossible, but like, I can't imagine if his heart stopped.
What?
Are you the Miracle Max who worked for the king all those years?
The king's thinking son fired me.
Ah, Billy Crystal. I know that voice anywhere.
We need a miracle. It's very important.
I'll take a look. Bring him in.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess he really is dead then. All right. And he's going to bring you back to life. He is Miracle Max.
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse. Oh, God. How does this work?
What you got here, that's worth living for.
You could not ask for a more noble cause than that.
But that's not what he said.
Liar! Liar!
Get back,
And Carol Kane, I know that voice too, yeah. Oh, wow. They did good makeup in this. They both have really, really good makeup and hair.
If you kill him, he will stop Humperdinck's wedding. I make him bear the Humperdinck suffers.
Humiliations galore.
I'm on the job.
The fun cameo from those two. What was that, like a total of maybe 4 minutes? But that was really fun.
And it is guarded by 60 men.
Why won't my arms move?
You've been mostly dead all day.
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
I love that. Let me explain. Nope, let me sum up. I really like Andre the Giant in this. I have to say, he's doing a really good job in my opinion. I mean, I know the bar is kind of low, but he's funny. Okay, so this is the one scene I know. And not even the scene. All I know is the marriage. And I referred to it in my Lord of the Rings video. I think I put a clip in even. Right here.
Marriage.
Marriage.
What brings us
Together.
today.
I'm the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Way to bring it all together.
The Dread Pirate Roberts takes no survivors.
I have no gate key. Basic. That his arms off. Oh, you mean this gate key?
That'll do it. And I have to say, respect to Carrie Elwes for the physical comedy here. So at last we meet.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
There it is. The iconic line that I know I've heard so many times, had no idea what it was from. But I think maybe I knew it was this, or I'd seen him in like some of the pictures, like the memes. But I always assumed this was like a Three Musketeers-ish kind of movie. I didn't think it was this.
You've always been so kind to me, and I won't be seeing you again, since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice?
You know, old people. Oh! Well, that's not good. What? No. I will not accept it. It's a fancy. If you're gonna do it, I mean, that's a fancy way to go. But girl, don't. Come on now.
Such a perfect breast in this world. It would be a pity to
Aww.
Why won't you hold me?
Can't move my arms, girl.
Good heavens. Are you still trying to win?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
He's been dying. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, fucker. Combination of fool and fucker just now, fucker.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I'm stronger now.
Stop saying that! All that I have and more.
Oh, he did the 2 scars he's got. Ah.
Anything you want. I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great line. Oh, God, yeah, that's a really great. It's a great scene, actually. It's very dramatic with their swords.
The first thing you lose will be your feet below the ankles, then your hands at the wrists, next to your nose, wallowing in freakish misery forever.
God, he's thought this through.
Drop your sword. Have a seat.
Went right along with that.
Here they go. 4 white horses. And I thought there are 4 of us. If we ever find a lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady.
I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Dance.
Have you ever considered piracy? You'd make a wonderful dread pirate.
I love the way that story keeps going. I love it.
There have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate. This one left them all behind.
Nice. Oh. Don't think I gotta go that far.
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
Aww.
As you wish.
Aw, as you wish. Oh, that was it. Oh, wow. All right. Well, there you go. Actually enjoyed that. That was actually real. I don't know why I'm talking so high. We'll butch it up a little bit more. That was really good. I really like that. I mean, you know, like, I think what I said during the movie, my biggest takeaway from it is that they did such a good job of threading that needle between farce and, you know, actual just solid comedy. Like, so for example, it never got to be that highbrow humor, right? But it also, like I said, it wasn't the Mel Brooks, like we break into song midway through several times. And so, it was really good in that regard. I will give it this. It falls in that category that I love, where it is a movie that's unlike anything I've seen, right? So I've seen these, like I said, the Camelot Tales, and I've seen Stardust, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. But this one is still in a league of its own. And I did make some notes, not as many as I do on like The Hobbit and, Lord and those kind of movies, but still a few things I want to make sure that I caught. Of course, the As You Wish. So that's the ultimate tagline of the movie. You saw it in the beginning. You saw it at the very end, well done with that. Inigo Montoya, yes. So as I said during the movie, that was something I've heard before. Had no idea what it was from. The scenes that I had seen all had the, Mandy Patinkin, and it had like the sword. And so I just kind of figured it was some sort of like Three Musketeers iteration I hadn't seen. So I had no idea that was this. That was kind of cool to finally tie that together. I like the line, oh yeah, life is pain, and anyone who says otherwise is selling something. God, yes, that's an amazing line. I love that. I love the Dread Pirate Robert story. At first, it was a neat story, and I liked, that it was an example of how the title goes with the position, not like the person. So several people can be that same title. It's not like there's one person. But then they brought it back together in the end, and that was really cool the way they did that, to show that like anyone could be this role. And then of course, how it manifested towards the end there. I really enjoyed the way they did that. The ROUS, rodents of unusual size. So that was really funny. The names, by the way, of all the places: Pit of Despair, Cliffs of Insanity, Fire Swamp, Thieves Forest. They all sounded like a children's book. So, I know we kept cutting in and out of Peter Falk talking to Fred Savage, his grandson, or telling him the story rather. But I like the way that, those places had names that sounded like something from a children's book. And then I had the line, let me explain. Well, let me sum up. You guys know, if you have watched me for a second, if not forever, then you know that I am very wordy. So I've got to learn to work that into my normal speak. Let me explain. Let me sum up, for your benefit. So in that regard, let me sum up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'm so glad you guys recommended this. I don't regret watching it at all. It's something I definitely want to see again, not in this format, so I can catch things that I might have missed. But regardless, hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you in the next video.